up?
Sunday.
All praise. So go over some scriptures. Shalom, Yasharahla. Oh, we still do it. We still do it live. Shalom, Yasharahla. Y'all brought YAHAWASHI, MASHAYACH. Y'all here. The brother YAHAWAH is in the side ground, man, doing what the Most High is giving him to do. I'm your brother Karatazaya Ban Yasharahla, and we are back at it like Torah addicts at a rehab. All right. So we got a few things we're gonna bring up. A few subjects. One, I will not be ashamed to defend a friend, which is Ecclesiastes chapter 22, verse 25. Two, sex is not marriage. So we'll go over that over time frame. For those of you that's been seeing the YouTube, I'm going to politically go about that. And then tres, we're going to talk about Amalek. Okay. So we got a few subjects we're going to go over, but in the process of all praise, shalom to everybody. Don't expect me to pop lock. I will not be pop locking tonight. All right. So if anybody knows Maharika, I want to invite Maharika on this video. Matter of fact, let me see if I can reach out to the brother Maharika real quick. Gregory Sean Patterson, which is what he's known by on Facebook. Gregory Sean Patterson. Does anybody know Gregory Sean Patterson? The one so named Maharika. Does anybody know Maharika? All right. If you're familiar. Oh, praise. Shalom world. Oh, praise. Yeah. I'm on the marriage doctrines right now. I'm in. I'm in the doctrines worlds. Yo, listen. I'm sending you right now. I'm sending you let me see. As a matter of fact, you go by use Gregory first. All right. I need you to accept this invite real quick, man. All right. We got a couple things going on. All right. We on StreamYard live right now. I got the track friends. How many of us have them? All right. Accept this request real quick, man. I got a few things I want to talk about. Hey, Shalom, Judah son. One West salute to you. Hey, Judah son, how's the music, man? We got Maharika himself online, and we're gonna talk about how talebearing, backbiting, gainsaying is illegal. All right. I know Maharika personally. I've had the blessing of watching him travel from one continent, from one state to another for my niece, Kakama, all right, also pronounced Kakama, but how he pronounced his daughter's name, that's how my niece's name is. So Maharika, man, I need you to accept this invite real quick. I just watched me and the brother here in Puerto Rico. We just watched your whole video, man. So if you don't mind, man, accept this invite real quick, brother. Come on this live with me real quick. I want to give my personal testimony, all right? Real quick. Love you like that. Shalom, ma. Now I know Judah son. I know you can get down. I know Judah son. He be with all the, and all the. Like I know Judah son. I know you do it. I'm not a great dancer. I'm very awkward, man. I fall over my feet when I put my shoes on. All right. No intentions on becoming, but no time at all. You became my girl. Me and you. As soon as Maharika get this invite, man, we're gonna come forward. Hours at a time, and else I was at your house, and you was at mine. And then came the arguments and all kinds of problems. Besides making love, we had nothing in common. It couldn't last longer because it started out strong, but I guess we went about the whole thing wrong. Yeah. Sad and nowhere, it just came to an end because we became friends before we were friends. I'm out of here. Judah son, man, I've seen some of your videos, man. You got a lot of moves, man. I think you was break dancing up against a brick wall, like you was pop locking, bro. You was doing a lot of amazing stuff, man. So, Judah son, man, much respect to you, man. I love you, brother. All right. Now, brotherhood and friendship is very important in Yasharahla. All right, the Most High, He tells us to prefer the brotherhood. All right. And in case you brothers didn't know, it's illegal for women to give testimony in the courts of Yasharahla. It's illegal for Gentiles to give testimony in the courts of Yasharahla. All right? So we need everybody to know that. It's illegal. Okay? Only men of good reputation. All right? Only men and men that are of good reputation can give testimony in court of Israel. All right. So it is illegal for anybody who wants to bring forward a woman. Shalom, we have the elder Maharka on the line. Shalom, my Lord. YAHAWASHI, SHAM, MASHAYACH, YAHAWASHI, Barakatah. Shalom. Shalom, world. You know what? I'm very grateful, man. A lot of brothers that send the truth really don't understand how much of their personal education, how much they're growing up in the truth, how much of the Israelite music influence. Already got a Shalom elder from Judah, son. Our brother Judah, son, was in Kentucky, man. All praise, all praise. All praise, all praise. All praise. Diversity citizenship. All praise. Shalom world. Huh? Oh, God. I don't be knowing. So a lot of brothers don't know. Is that cool right there? A lot of brothers don't know how much of their personal development and truth actually came from Maharka. The terminology when brothers be like worlds, you know, that came from Maharka. All right. A lot of slang, the accents that we use, just let me know if I go. A lot of slang, a lot of accents that we use, a lot of the music are 37. Who do you think it was that brought out Brian Israel? Okay. Who do you think it was that brought out Karatza Zayah? All right. Who do you think that it was? Can you hear? Okay, Mark, what you doing? You okay? Is music loud?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. Hang in.
All praise.
I said,
huh?
One West.
That's right. One West. Salute to you. Who do y'all think brought out the One West T-shirt? Huh? Who do y'all think it was that made 1/2/5 for this newer generation popular? Okay. So when you're online and you're on Facebook and you're on YouTube and you got all these different things to say and you don't personally know and or address the people that you're speaking for and or against, then I want to say that you all are in error. You all are in error. Let me give this personal testimony. First of all, let me say shalom to you, Zaquan Maharaka, which I consider to be my spiritual mentor. All right, all praise me. I love you very much, man. We done had some wonderful times together.
Yeah.
Wonderful times. So I want to say, I just seen the video. We here in Puerto Rico, and just to let you know, man, AOI is always popping. In case you Israelites don't know, all of you brothers who claim that you are under the Messiah and that you believe in law, statutes, commandments, you are under Ezekiel chapter 37. So Maharka came, the Most High gave Maharka one of the most inventive names of an Israelite school community group, which is E37. You can't deny that if you say that you're not a part of E37, if you say
you are not a part of the army of Israel, then you're a boy, you're a Gentile. Because Most High is going to wake up Ezekiel chapter 37. He's going to wake up the valley of dry bones, and he's going to bring Israel back into the truth. And when the brother presented that, I would like to say that I was one of the ones that the Most High allowed me to be there. And I was like, yo, that's a great idea. Nobody else in Israel presented E37. Nobody else. Army of Israel. The word government means army. The word church means army. So government, church, army, all of these are the same word. Even if we say we are Yasharahla, which Maharaka had his hand in producing, developing the very first Hebrew Israelite summit, I met Maharaka in the kitchen and he was breaking up myrrh. He was like, yo, how you break this up? So I was like, I don't know. I don't know how to break up crystals. I don't know. But Maharaka was at the first Hebrew Israelite Summit. The brothers put together more communities, camps, congregations, and schools than half of you have even seen on YouTube. So be very mindful is that you're speaking against. Go ahead, Elder.
All praise the Lord. Man, that I love. Back we became good friends. More importantly, brothers. When I was at the low point, saw things in me musically that I, saw myself. I knew I could freestyle and get the drink. You know what I'm saying?
The man got don't let him fool you. The man got bars. All right. Don't let Maharaka fool you. The man got bars. Go and listen to the last music video, the last song that he did called Throwing Up the Foes. Maharaka ripped it. I gotta give it to you, bro. You ripped it. I know everybody knows Malachi can rap. Everybody knows Jeremiah can rap, but you ripped it. I listened to it like 3 times on one setting because I was so impressed of how lyrically you grew, bro. So, but it's not only. I remember our first time in the studio. I was like, "Yeah, you a rapper, you a rapper." So you killed Throwing Up the Foes. Let me say that, man. And as a matter of fact, you broke the Torah because the Most High said, "Thou shalt not murder."
Oh, praise, man. Listen, you know what I'm saying? I knew I was coming. I was on the track with Jeremiah, Malachi, Maccabee, hard body. You know what I'm saying? We had to loosen them up a little bit because more like up-tempo type beat. And I said, come on, this. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta tell you, Maha, I'm sorry. I gotta tell you, we just got a notification from Big O. Oh, I think that's Uncle O. It says Maha's connection is choppy. So just to let you know, your connection is a little bit choppy. All right. Is there?
Okay, hold on. Let me get it a little better right. Hold on 1 second.
All praise. So while Maharaka works on getting that better, let me give a salute to you, Big O 581. Is that Uncle O? Let us know, is that Uncle O? You know, everybody loves you, man. Everybody loves and respects you. And you know the funny thing about it is once you become a brother and a fellow minister in Yasharahla, something happens to where, we understand things that other people don't, man. Like Deuteronomy chapter 29, verse 29 says, the secret things belong to the Most High, but those things which are revealed belong to us and to our children forever, that we may keep all the words of His law. All right, so we can make one salute to everybody. All right, if you're from the empty hell, then you are a part of this major movement that's happened West Coast, East Coast, and now it's even more so globally. All right, so salute to all the brothers in the loop. Maharaka, you back with us?
Yeah, can you hear me? Do I sound choppy right now? How do I sound?
That sounds great.
You
sound great, brother. Go ahead, brother.
So
bring it out.
Let me repeat what I said, man. You know what I'm saying? I like to say all praise and glory to YAHAWASHI, MASHAYACH, to my brother Karat Zaya that I met in 2014 in the city of Washington, D.C., the first Hebrew Israelite Summit, the official first Hebrew Israelite Summit, man. Them brothers just showed me mad love, you know what I'm saying? Like I banged the highways and byways. I did what I had to do for the Most High, and don't know the effect that it has worldwide or statewide or countrywide, whatever. And brothers just showed me mad love. He was one of the brothers, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't know that we had a future, you know what I'm saying? But we end up linking, you know what I'm saying, in Atlanta, the Florida, and North Carolina, Georgia, back to Ohio, all over.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? It was all like spiritual, man, because a lot of things happen that usually you ain't gonna escape from, especially being in West Virginia with no licenses. You know what I'm saying? Black man in the car. You know what I'm saying? But you know, the brother opened up his home for me. And I didn't even know he had a studio for like a couple of weeks. And then he said, "I'll come down here," and I went down there. I'm like, wow, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, "Yo, man, what you lay some tracks?" I'm like, "Man, I ain't no rapper, man." You know what I'm saying? He said, "Nah, I'm a hard man. Like, you a great teacher, man. You just everything just come to you when you teaching, man. You can do it on the music." I was like, "Man, I can freestyle, man, but you know what I'm saying? But I ain't no rapper, man. You know what I'm saying?" And Karate Zarya ain't gonna give up. He ain't gonna let Val say no. He gonna convince now with the words.
With the world.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I mean, during the course before we got to Dayton, Ohio, we was doing some hooks in North Carolina with my ox Yasharahla Nagayana.
SHAM, Nagayana, man, all praise.
Yeah. Who created like Hard Life as an Israelite, that beat, Thankful, you know what I'm saying? And I wrote the hook for Hard Life, you know what I'm saying? Karate Zarya had the Carry On joint, you know what I'm saying?
I think you did Thankful while we was on the road. I'm not sure.
We was on the road. We was on the road.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Yeah, all praise.
We was on the road when I did the Hard Life with the Thankful, man. You know what I'm saying? So he inspired me, man. I say all the time, he's my mentor, you know what I'm saying, in the rap music world. You know what I'm saying? Because
you're my mentor, brother, also. So I hear you I'll be catching your videos, man. And every time you say something, you mention my name, it does something for me. It builds up my spirit. So I appreciate you. You know, all praise Most High, brother. You're my mentor also, brother. It's not a one-way road. Not at all. You know, whether we're in public or whether we're in private, you know, I speak to you as you're my friend, my brother, but I also reverence you as the elder in this truth, and you know that. So all praise.
Praise the Lord.
Man. All praise on Lord.
So, regardless of what you may have heard, like I did music off the strength. You know, I did a track called Shook Ones back in 2011 with the House of Israel.
That mug is fire.
Yeah. But Ephraimite McGunn, we did that because, you know, we got locked up, you know what I'm saying, one night teaching the whole night, and brothers were scared to come out and finish teaching. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it got heated, cats got shook. So we said, yo, we gonna do Shook Ones. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So that was like my official first joint that I did. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my archivist was talking to him earlier today, Shy Manashore, you know what I'm saying, Manessite, you know what I mean, that did the track, and he was like one of the first brothers that I knew that did music videos of this, I mean, like hardcore, just going, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to that Prince, you know what I'm saying? And then I did a track called Rebellious Eves.
That's the one. My bad. That's the one I was thinking about. Rebellious Eve. Rebellious Eve.
You know what I'm saying? That thing still resonates today, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like Rebellious Eves. You know what I'm saying? So I did that in 2014. So I guess I had a little couple of joints that I did, and then when I got with Karate Zarya, man, you know what I'm saying? I had so many things on the heart. Like he's like, bring it out. And me and him, we just did it together, man. And we brought it out. And
carry on. Got to carry on.
Carry. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. You're right. Every time you talk to me about that project, you say how we need to redo that. we need to remake Carry On in a professional studio. Here's the thing that I really like about music. Music is timeless. You know, music is timeless. You know, just going check out any old school track. Some brothers have a problem with doing remix and doing remakes. I don't. I have no problem with doing a remix, with no problem with doing a remake. You know, Carry On is not only one of my personal favorites, you know, along with Thankful, you know, along with, oh man, I was just going through our E37 catalog earlier, and it's crazy that from Jerusalem to America to Puerto Rico, the E37 entertainment movement, you know, is still popping. I'm be honest with you, I'm still praying for Brian Israel, man. I know, but I'm still praying for that brother, man. You know, so and actually, I want to do, and I'm going to say this on live video to you, Maharka, and to the world. I actually want to take a lot of Brian Israel's like verses and make them into hooks.
Yeah,
because he's
the brother Brian Israel, man. Naga Yabya.
Yeah. Nada Yabya. Brian Israel, B.I. Nada
Yabya. The Hebrew name. You know what I'm saying? And he was the Most High brought him at the right time. You see what I'm saying? And it was very influential for the army of Israel.
Very influential.
You know what I'm saying? It kept the momentum going when a lot of dissension happened, and the music just went crazy. Like we just went,
man.
You know what I'm saying? And Brian Israel was the catalyst. Was the catalyst. You know what I'm saying? With the 12 tribes rising up, which I was trying to get done. You know what I'm saying? And then Karat Zaya, he heard what was going on. He said, oh, I gotta get on it. And you know, he gonna murder. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I'm sorry. You know what I always wanted? I always wanted there to be an E37 / Order Melchizedek album. Like the first time I heard the Order Melchizedek, I was in Dayton, Ohio, and Shalom Yahoo, throwing up the foes to all my brethren that's in the Lou. You brothers already know how y'all do. Very one of a kind, unique community that sincerely does have a mentality and a heart for YAHAWASHI, for the Master, for Christ. So the first time I heard the Order of Melchizedek, you know, and you know, one of the first songs I heard was
Bring it out.
Father, you niggas just weak in faith, y'all. Ooh, that was so that was one of my favorite and one of my first songs I ever heard, man. You know, set the record straight. And yeah, set the record straight. Joseph, not the father, you niggas just weak in faith, son of YAHAWAH. That's what the scriptures say. The scripture shadow Mary. Yeah, that's what the scriptures say. I'm here to set the record straight. Whatever. That was one of the first songs that I ever heard that came out of the Midwest. And the Order of Melchizedek reminded me of a group back in the day called Deadly Deuces. And a lot of people don't know about Deadly Deuces. But Deadly Deuces was a group of some brothers that was in St. Louis. And these brothers was raw. So when I first heard the Order of Melchizedek, I'm like, these brothers is hard. They righteous. They going in. You know, I can overlook certain stuff that I didn't agree with or that I didn't like. I was like, I didn't care because, you know, these brothers is going in. But I always wanted there to be an E37 Order of Melchizedek album. And you really set the catalyst for Maharka, personally. You really set the catalyst for helping this music ministry to go forward. Now, that's just talking on the music ministry. And that's also giving props to the Order of Melchizedek, which are brothers who I do genuinely sincerely love. I'm part of the Order of Melchizedek. You know, I went through my time in the no-fly zone. You know, everybody didn't go through their no-fly zone time frame, man. And so with that being said, you know, salute to our brothers that's a part of the Order of Melchizedek. So salute to you all. Mark, man, I just want to tell you to water, not only for your music time frame, but for your time frame in ministry. So I'm going to speak on a subject real quick. And this subject, man, is pertaining to what we've recently seen, what's been going on with the name Maharka and with the testimony that's been given, that's been spoken What I want to speak on is Marco, man. I don't know if you're busy right now. Are you available to be on the build, or do you want to do it later?
What you said, Doc?
Are you available to build right now, or do you want to do this, or do you mind if I go ahead and move forward?
What you want me to build on?
Well, first, I just gave the natural introduction, but I also want to give a salute and say, it's been a blessing watching you be a upstanding father and a man that has traveled from country to, from city to city, from state to state, taking hour-long drives, stopping in my different locations. You stopped in on us on several occasions in Ohio. You stopped in on us when we were in Kansas. And remember, you came to the apartment, and I was supposed to travel with you. And I was like, yo, man, I can't right now. But these two testimonies that I personally seen
in Kansas. I said we did the concert in Kansas too, remember?
And we did the concert in Kansas. So me and brother Mark, man, we got beautiful history together, man, and we have works and evidence and proof to show that the Most High has given this man a good track record. So even now, me personally, me and Maharka are the same brothers, but we're like at the same time kind of different sides of the coin. So Maharka is, and I'm going to say this, he's a very awesome man sometimes, and sometimes it's not easy to understand where he's coming from. But if you grew up in the hardest parts of New York, if you grew up in the hardest parts of the South, or if you grew up in the hardest parts of California, and you had to learn how to speak, teach a certain way, well, that's how you reach your audience. And that's the same thing I say with our brother Judah Mack. Now, I don't agree with every type of speech, because I believe, like, hey, look, I can get my point across, like this. Some brothers get their point across like that. But what I've never seen Maharka deflect from the law. All right, and I've never seen Maharka not apply himself to be better. So when I watched your video, and you were saying in the video how you came to Ohio, and how you took time to you took counsel, you got yourself together for a while. And let me give this testimony too. Maharka, y'all don't know this. The brother did a phenomenal job with not beating the brakes off of the spirit, the physical woman entity of the spirit. I don't know if my beautiful niece is around, so I'm gonna be careful how I speak. All right, and Kakama is so gorgeous, bro. Kakama's phenomenal. She's amazing, bro. I seen the video when she was riding the bike and she was sitting on your lap, man, and it's like, that's my brother, man. So anybody who speaks or has spoken wickedly, I'm a standing, living witness to say that's not true. I witnessed Maharka hold his patience, come and talk to me, say, hey, man, look, this is what's going on. I was in the same house while, what street was we on, man? When me and Zaquan Nathan Yala came down, what street was that? Do you remember? Do you remember what street that was, Maharka?
Say it again, I couldn't hear you.
No sweat. Do you remember what street? Yeah, no worries. What street was that we were on when me and Zaquan Nathan Yala came down and we were visiting for a time frame, and you was holding your patience when you was dealing with that spirit?
Shepley Drive.
What? One more time?
Are you talking about when y'all came by the crib I was at? Shepley Drive? Or you talking about when we was down on Kings Highway teaching? And that at Kings Highway, and I think it was Martin Luther King Boulevard.
I don't know. It was the house that had the big front yard and went down the hill.
That was on Shepley Drive in St. Louis, Missouri. Shepley.
Absolutely. And that was my first example of watching Maharka have to deal with the situation that was all spiritual. Now, I'm not saying that he never went through those situations before, but I'm saying I'm here. And let me read this scripture real quick. This is why I'm actually, Mark, man, let me get this, man. This book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 22, and this verse 5 is not just because I know personally, but it's because I give testimony. If I could not give testimony, I will not speak on it. And Mark, you know that, hey, sometimes, you know, I turn my face away, I turn my eyes away. And sometimes I just be like, oh, that's what's up. But I really don't deal with a lot of things because my soul is on the line. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 22, verse 25. And a lot of you men of Israel need to have the same mentality. If you know a good brother, and that good brother is ministering in this condition, you don't hold him accountable for his personality that you might not like. You hold him accountable for his tenacity in the Torah. You hold him accountable for his steadfastness in the Messiah. And that's why I stand with my heart. Because, and again, I've seen this man on numerous occasions go above and beyond the call of duty in this walk. So this is Ecclesiastes chapter 22, verse 25. And it reads, it says, I will not be ashamed to defend a friend. Neither will I hide myself from him. And if any evil happen unto me by him, everyone that heareth of it will beware of him. Who shall set watch before my mouth, and the seal of wisdom upon my lips, that I fall not suddenly by them, and that my tongue destroy me not. This is the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 22. Starting at verse 25, we should not be ashamed to defend a friend, nor should we hide ourselves from our brothers and from our friends when they go through affliction. So this is going to happen throughout the whole time that we're in the walk. Okay. Whenever I hear somebody mention a crime that is, that is not only punishable by death. Okay. When somebody makes a crime that is not only punishable by death, but it's possibly damaging to the character of the woman or to the man, then it's our obligation to stand up and say, that's just not true. I witnessed Maharka drive from state to state, city to city, county to county, all right, pulled over, keep going, rest for a couple hours. By the time I wake up, he's already gone. You know, I witnessed him go through arguments and hold himself accountable to not domestically beat the brakes off of a woman, which we know all men have the power. We have the power to be able to dominate any woman because that's how YAHAWAH made us. But I've never once in my life seen Maharka punch, choke, stab, kick, abuse any woman in a physical context. But I've seen him fight for his daughter like he was fighting for his life, to the point where I seen him lose weight. I seen him gain weight. I seen him work from Domino's to McDonald's to being a professional school teacher, and to this day has full custody for, lives for, will die for, and fights for his daughter, which is my niece, Kama. Mark, I yield the floor to you.
Hi.
Hey.
There she goes. Shalom. Shalom. Shalom, princess. Oh, this Daka, this Karatazaya, you so big. God, Shalom. I know you big like your Abba. Who did your braids? Your braids look so good. Your braids look so good. Your braids look so good.
It's not unbelievable. This my baby right here.
That's right.
And
that's right.
She loved me more than anybody. How about that?
I praise the Most High.
That's right.
That's right.
All praise, man. It's not like a daughter, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because they love their ops. You know what I mean? Like, and all my children love me, man. All my children love me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just what it is, because I ain't got to sit there and toot my horn like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a good person, man. Like in my heart, I'm a good person. You know what I mean? I'm a friend, I'm a brother. You know what I mean? I'll stand up for you. If I have to check you, you know what I mean? I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a grudging type spirit. I mean, I can grudge. I can get mad. I'm not gonna sit and say I won't be grudging and I won't get carnal and stuff like that. That'd be a lie. But to hold it for hellas forever, that's that St. Louis for hella stuff. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that because the Most High told you not to do that. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, I've been out here fighting for my child since 2016. You know what I'm saying? Had her in Ohio for a little while. Lost custody of her for some madness out there. You know what I mean? With the case manager. And then I have to come out here and fight for my child. You know what I mean? So I have my daughter, full legal custody. You know what I'm saying? They closed everything. The case is closed. There's no jurisdiction over the court, nothing. You know what I'm saying? So all praise and glory to the Most High. I endured, man. Listen, it was really stressing me out at a certain point in time. Like, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, regardless of the hoopla or whatever people out there saying crazy out their mind, you know what I'm saying? Because they mindless, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? The courts of Missouri, Child Services, Foster Care of Missouri, deemed me a fittable, I'm trying to make a word, that's a made up that word, found I'm fit to take care of my child. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else. Me. Mahara call. YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, speaking in third person right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good, man. I'm probably gonna make some new tracks, man, and talk about the trials and tribulations of fighting for your daughters, getting them out the hand of the beast, man. Deuteronomy 28th chapter goes into the curses of how they would take your children, your eyes shall long for them, and there would be no might in your hand, man. Like, we think that we're not under the curse because you know a couple of scriptures. You know Revelations 1, 13, 14, 15, Jeremiah 14, 2, right? And like, you ain't gonna be up under no curses, man. We up under the curses, yo. Understand that. We in Babylon the Great, we not in the kingdom. We ain't get no our heart have not been changed, right? You see what I'm saying? We still in this flesh, in this evil empire called the prince of this world. You see what I'm saying? YAHAWASHI talked about. He had nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? So we going to continuously battle, especially as black men, Hebrew Israelite men, you know what I'm saying, that's trying to strive and be upright as best as we can in a wicked system. You know what I mean? You're going to go through trials and tribulations. You're going to fight those spirits that you carry from the world to the truth. You see what I'm saying? People going to disappoint you. They're going to come into your life. They're going to act like they're your brother, their sister, your wife, your husband, and they're going to disappoint you. You see what I'm saying? But who won't disappoint you is the Father, YAHAWAH. Who won't disappoint you for sake of MASHAYACH YAHAWASHI, who is your defense attorney? You see what I'm saying? Satan is the prosecuting attorney, man. He trying to condemn you. He trying to say, yo, he ain't right, she ain't right, do him dirty, all that. You see what I'm saying? But YAHAWASHI is our defense attorney. You know what I mean? So he gonna stand for you. That's what the scripture says. Who can come against me if MASHAYACH is for you? You know what I'm saying? So, YAHAWASHI been rolling with me, rocking with me, the Father. I'm thankful. You know what I'm saying? And regardless of what, you know what I'm saying? I'm a soldier in the army of the Most High. You know what I mean? I'm going to stand up and I'm going to fight. I'm going to continue the war, continue my spiritual warfare. That's just that. Regardless of who come at me, what mistakes I have done, I'm man enough to admit my faults, to be an example for the young men, people in my peer group or whatever the case is, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to perpetrate the fraud in front like a lot of people out here front and behind the scenes. You see what I'm saying? That's not me. I'm not going to never be like that. And that's just what it is. You see what I'm saying? Like, hey, I can be stubborn like the next man. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. But when the core of me is, I'm an honest dude. And that's just what it is, man. So all praise and glory, man, for the brother having me on here. And the justice showing me some of these things because, we got people out there running around being a damn demon, you know what I'm saying? Throwing all type of madness out there. But you see who my daughter with? Me. You see what I'm saying? My daughter with me and been with me. You know what I'm saying? I raised her. You know what I'm saying? In this walk, trying to battle, you know what I'm saying, the spiritual warfare and everything, you know what I'm saying, regardless. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy, you know what I'm saying, content, you know what I'm saying, in terms of The Most High gave me another day to live, to be better, to see my daughter and raise her. And I just want her to be around positive energy, man, positive people that's gonna be there for her and not forsake her as well, man. Because a lot of these people, man, they never endure. And that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? And regardless of the fact, man, don't be afraid to let them negative energies get away from you, man. You know what I'm saying? YAHAWASHI said, "There's not a man here that have forsaken father, mother, wife, land, children, anything for my name's sake shall not receive double." You can't be afraid to let go of the world or the people that's going to be a stagnation to your spiritual development in this truth, man. And that's just what it is, man. You see what I'm saying? Who you love? The Most High, Yahweh, Bashem, HaMASHAYACH, Yahawashi, or you love man. That's just what it is, man. You see what I'm saying? So, Corrupt Zayim is a soldier, man. I see him grown. You know what I'm saying? I see him coach me, you know what I'm saying, doing martial arts and you know what I'm saying, feeding me his natural worlds. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm hungry, brother. You know what I'm saying? But I had to be humble, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm just glad to be here, man. That's it. I'm just glad to be here, man. I appreciate you, brother.
I apologize, Mark, not only for the jewels that you drop, man, but for you not giving up, man. And that's a true sign of a man of the Most High, man, is never giving up. So we got Uncle O in the building, man. He said, "Hard life as an Israelite." All right, can you feel me?
Let me say something about my brother Obed, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, he always was a laid back brother. You know what I'm saying? And
until he go in.
You're right, right.
He laid back
like,
until he go in.
Back brother, sit back and watch. He's an observer. He watched everything, every video that come out. He was watching. Like, he's the watchman. Like, he know everything that's going on. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? He'll speak with the fire when it's time to speak with the fire. He'll go all the way in, checking everything. You know what I'm saying? But he's a genuine brother. You know what I'm saying? In my regards, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? So I have not felt nothing negative from the brother, like, you know what I'm saying, in terms of being a false brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and I love the brother, man. I got respect for him. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to shout out you, man. Fourth Tribe, SCL, baby. You see what it says, man? We here. You know what I mean? We'll get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? That's just it, man. You know what I mean? I'm from New York City, baby, but I'm here in the STL. Yeah.
All praise. So our brother at Thawada, thank you for that, Zaquan Haraka, man. We have a brother that's a minister here, all right, right here in Puerto Rico. All right, and his name is Yasharahla. Yasharahla. And I'm looking forward to you meeting Yasharahla Haraka. I'm looking forward to you meeting him, all right. And the reason being is because we're going to be doing the Feast of Pentecost here. And during the Feast of Pentecost, we're going to be doing the spiritual, through the washing and the baptized word. We're also going to be doing the physical baptism. So if you know anybody that's in St. Louis and they want to get baptized and they want to do immersion fully in the Atlantic Ocean, all right, where the transatlantic slave trade happened for the Taino Indians, weekend, you know, the so-called tribe of Ephraim. You know, we're doing that here. And the brother Yasharahla, he's got the link, so he may be joining us. He's got a few ministries that he's doing online right now, so he may be joining us, he may not, but he's got the link. He usually, like, for time and he's been ministering with him. But I've been ministering with him, is better the way to say it. But if you know Uncle O or Marka, if you know anybody that's in Puerto Rico, you don't need a passport to fly here. We're working on the Airbnbs. All right, we're trying to incorporate and include everybody we can to come here to Puerto Rico, get with Yasharahla, and I'm gonna be back and forth between Mexico. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yes, Mark, come on, exactly. Yeah. And I'll say this, man.
I need to go
You're
to
muted.
Puerto Rico. Hey,
That's right. That's right.
My firstborn mother Puerto Rican, man. Not saying so. Hey, I want to come out there and say, what I want to say. I want to say, bonita.
Bonita.
Bonita. Linda.
No sweat. No sweat.
I think it's going off.
Yeah. No, you know what? Ephraim is especially with the brother Yasharahla. We're gonna be having he's gonna be teaching a martial arts demonstration because Pentecost is a couple days long. It's like whatever. So we're gonna be having a 13th, 14th, 15th down here in Puerto Rico, probably even going to the 17th. So 13th, 14th, 15th. Me, Zaquan and there's a few other brothers and elders that's going to be here. So I'm telling you, brothers, right now, if you're in St. Louis, the only thing you need to do is save up for whatever expenses you need to pay while you're here. All right, Airbnbs are being provided and paid for. Transportation, you can always get a rent car. So you need to come to Puerto Rico and you need to have an immersion. Okay, so again, not everybody believes in the physical baptism. I personally do. And the reason why I believe in physical baptism or immersion is because the Master YAHAWASHI was immersed. So we're immersed with the Word, and we're immersed with the Word of YAHAWAH. But also the scriptures of 1 John chapter 2 verse 4 says, "As He walked, even should we walk." So YAHAWASHI wore fringes. You should wear fringes. YAHAWASHI was baptized. Brothers, I agree and believe that we should be baptized. So if you've never been baptized, I was baptized in the Jordan River twice. But I also will, every occasion I can get, I will take that new immersion and I will take that spiritual walk, just go a step further and for my own spiritual health. So I want everybody that's watching this, Uncle O, we got Badro, we got everybody that's on here. Just if you guys see this video right now, you can see it later. I know you're going to definitely see it through the Army of Israel because MASHAYACH makes everything popular, flat out. So I don't care who you are. I don't care what you're doing. If you ain't down with AOI and the Army of Israel, then you're only getting kind of like half of the ministry. I was in Jerusalem, and just a dude that I never met in my life. I know I told you this story, man.
Yeah. Tell it.
Yeah. All praise, and I'm walking through the shopping area, and there's a store on this side, there's stores on this side, there's stores on this side, and there's a row of benches in the middle of these shopping market. So as I'm walking past, this dude, he was like, I seen this brew, and he just looked like a regular brother. And I was like, hey, Shalom, he brew. I was like, YAHAWASHI. I was like, yo, we're the 12 tribes of Israel. So he's like, Shalom. He said, Shalom. He said, Shalom, Karat. Is like, yeah. He said, I know who you are. I was like, how? He was like, Army of Israel. And I was like, yo. And it blew my mind that E37, Army of Israel, and the ministry that the Most High has given MAHAYACH and other brothers, that the ministry actually has made it international. Okay. So with that being said, MAHAYACH, this would be a perfect time to do a music video in Puerto Rico. We need to do a new song. Uncle O, this would be a great time for you to come to Puerto Rico. All right.
Hey.
Yeshaya, Ben Israel, Baro. I'm listening.
Me and Jeremiah got a new track called The Brew. She wanna roll with a brew. We did a Pop Smoke remix. She wanna roll with a brew. She wanna roll.
You're not gonna put me on. You know what? Wait, let me say this too.
She wanna roll with a brew. Yeah.
The song, the last song we
got a slap for you. We got a.
All praise. The last song.
Video in Puerto Rico.
Absolutely, agreed. The last song, and you know what? It'd be a good one that me and MAHAYACH, that what we should do together. The last song me and MAHAYACH did together was do you remember the last song we did together, brother? Let me test your faithfulness, brother. What was the last song we did together, brother? Okay. I got you. The last song me and Maharka did together was we was coming from the summit and we recorded Lilies of Yah Part 2. Your sound is out. Where your sound at? Your sound is out. What's up? What's going on, B? You got no sound.
Yeah, Lily's at y'all too, man. You know what I'm saying? That joint, that joint fire though, for real. We just gotta get
That joint fire.
Right.
Yo,
You know
what if we did Lilies of Yah and she want to roll with a brew? What if we put those two songs together?
That's a nice little idea. That's a nice little combination. Yeah, that's a nice little combination. I like that. That's a good idea.
It's an idea.
It's an idea. You know what I'm saying?
It's an idea.
Do you got your verse? I can't remember my verse right now.
Oh, I absolutely got my verse. Absolutely.
Let me see. I can't remember how I start off. I gotta get to start off, Jordan. Lily, Lily,
no, that's part one. That's part one.
She's my best friend.
That's part one.
Bro.
No, lie. That's Lilies of Yah part one. What's Lilies of Yah part two? That's Lilies of Yah part one. What's Lilies of Yah part two?
She's my best friend, my she-brew.
No, that's part one.
No, that's part two. You tripping. Part one is with me and Brian Israel. She might be a Lily, yeah. It might be a Lily.
No, but I'm telling you, you're saying part one right now.
No, when I say she's my best friend, my she-brew, we brew, just us two. Nah, that's part two.
Never lonely, only without you. This us two. That's Lilies of Yah part one.
No, that's two.
Oh, brother, you going off.
Listen, Mighty Lily of Yah part one is how I go.
That man don't even know what he's talking about. All right, so watch this. Kwame Yasharahla.
Yo. My
okay, so
Lily of Yah 2 is the beat from what's the guy name, man? Juvenile. It's the Juvenile beat, Rodeo. Right?
Rodeo.
The one me and Brian Israel did was that kid like a few years ago. Mike B is Mike B. I tell
everybody what. Listen, everybody that's watching, if you want to get the Lilies of Yah part one and part two, all right, me and Maharka, just hit us up, send us messages on here, all right, and we will send you the Lilies of Yah, all right. We will send you Lilies of Yah part one and part two. Now, in my personal opinion, Maharka not only has developed to a so higher degree, he's gotten to the arena to where he can hit different areas now. You know, so it's like when you go from welterweight to heavyweight, all right. So the brother's knocking the tracks out, all right. So I encourage you, Maharka, please keep going. Don't be discouraged, and we rebuke all those that are tailbearing, gangsaying, and all those things. This has been a beautiful time breaking bread with you. All right, chopping it up. I'm gonna end the video, but I want to hallelujah. But I want to encourage you, man. Keep going, and I know you're going to keep going regardless. But the ministry at the Most High is giving you matters. All right. We really do, Uncle O, all of us, we really do affect everyone that's around us, as long as we can continue to be obedient. Most High will. I will be ministering in Kentucky, in Memphis, and a few other places. All right, Judas Son just sent you a message, Marka. Judas Son. Oh, Marka, check this out. Judas Son just did a song called Wisdom, and your daughter's name is Wisdom, and the whole song is about wisdom and being diligent and dealing with our daughters. I just listened to the track. Judas Son
is a great artist, also in truth. So I think that'll be the song for me, you, and Judah Son to be on, giving us multiple exposure. All right, Judah Son's got an audience all of his own. E37 is just everywhere, you know, and then the Most High allows me to be wherever I am. So I think that Wisdom by Judah Son will be a great track to be on. And because Mark, you was just speaking about doing something about the daughters. So Judah Son, tell us how you think about that. All right. And the Most High's will, I should be in the studio in less than a month. In less than a month, I should be back in the studio. All right. All right. That's all I got to say, Mark. You got anything else you want to bring out for now? Your microphone's muted, just in case.
Nah, right now, man, I just want to say the water, all praise and glory to YAHAWASHI. Check out with shop for those that may see this video. You know what I'm saying? That I appreciate the Prince, man. You know what I'm saying? Captain Isaiah Yasharahla, corrupt Zayah. You know what I'm saying? Out of the city gates of Ohio, Yasharahla, Ohio, Yasharahla of Ohio. You know what I'm saying? Bunya Yasharahla, MASHAYACH Yasharahla, traveling around the world and the country, man, and you know what I'm saying, and just being a genuine brother in his walk, you know what I'm saying, and I will always have respect, you know what I'm saying, and love for the Prince, man, because, you know what I'm saying, most I put us on the path together, man, and we did some great things, and we're going to do some great things in the future, most I will.
Agreed.
But regardless of the fact, man, we had intimate moments in time, and, you know, we did some great things together as brothers, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I'm just happy to be a part of his life, you know what I'm saying? And being...
And vice versa, absolutely.
That I could be, you know what I'm saying, with the Prince, man, you know what I'm saying, with all my shortcomings and faults, man. So all praise and glory to the Prince. Keep up the good work, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad that we all can evolve in certain understandings and things that we... You know what I'm saying?
Evolution, Negro, you growing off. I was just playing.
That's the over righteous petty brew.
The petty brews. Listen, I've been hearing it. I've been hearing it on Facebook, so I understand.
You know what I'm saying? They be so starving, and then they get slicey dices.
So this is why you don't want to be a Hebrew individual, right? Because those of you who choose to be, you miss the opportunity of knowing what it's like to grow up with an elder. All right. So I've grown up under other elders. Maharka is just one example of the elders that the Most High has allowed me to grow up in the truth under. Y'all can go back and look at my videos from early YouTube. Maharka is the one who actually put me on YouTube. You know, it got me started on doing videos. You know, even though I still don't got no type of intro, my videos be whack as hell. Maharka, you know, I don't know why I don't got no amazing video intro.
I gotta hook you up, man. I gotta hook you up.
You gotta hook me up, bro. Appreciate it.
All day, brotherhood.
All right. So with that being said, you know, I'm going to end this video off. And again, I will not be afraid or ashamed to defend a friend. The accusations or the claims that, you know, that were brought out recently. And I'm going to speak just real quick, Maharka, and I'm going to yield the floor on this. The exact same conversation that Judah Mack said, that the woman called him and said it to him. And then when Judah Mack didn't take the woman's side, she spoke all this about Judah Mack and said he was rebellious and wicked and blippity blappity blue. That woman did the exact. That woman, which is a damn lie, that woman said the exact same stuff to me. And I have my rib a moth, all right? And I'll have her to give her testimony if need be. All right. I have my rib a moth. I have my rib Ashwan. I have my rib Kanaya Wakanawan. I had all three of my ribs. Actually, you know, I'm gonna say just a moth. And I'm gonna say Rashwan because I think at the time Kanaya Wakanawan was going through something, so I didn't have her ministering at that time. So I had two of my ribs to contact her and be like, yo, you know, first of all, you know, do you have permission to contact other people? So this campaign, this evil, wicked, nasty, disgusting campaign that the woman, all right, and I'll let Maharka speak on his own possession. But the woman, the campaign that she's been on, there is records, there are files, there's documents, there's history, there's Gentile medical facility records that proves that, you know, the righteous judgment was put in place that Zaquan Mahar could not only be the Abba by natural law, but by Gentile law, the protector, the guardian. There's all these records that's put in place. So when things come up pertaining to Kakama, all right, wisdom, Kakama Banath Maharaka, all right, which quick-spirited. So you have wisdom, daughter of quick-spirited, all right. So when any of these things come up, I just want to be one of the first to be on record and say, first of all, they're not true. Second of all, I was there to witness the consummation of the marriage. I didn't witness it physically, but I was a witness by paper. So I'm one of the ones to say I was there from the beginning all the way into the end, and I witnessed Maharaka go through the oppression. I remember when the sister first came around, I actually was so happy for Maharaka. I'm like, yo, man, congratulations. So happy, man. Good sister. Man, wow. You know, I really hope this work out. The sister really loves you. Like, and then it turns out, like the scripture says, and I'll yield the floor on this one. The scripture says that the adulterous woman hunts after the precious soul. So for a lot of you men who go through the affliction, we are often hunted for, we're preyed upon. Okay. So you precious men like myself, like Haraka, you know, there's so many of us that's in the truth. We're hunted and preyed upon. You know, so be mindful, be very careful. And then when it does come to play, if you do find yourself in a position, now I do gotta say this. When you do find yourself in a position to where you found yourself prey and you're fighting to try to keep a woman in righteousness and she's applying to stay in wickedness, I seen Maharaka do everything he could to lasso the woman back in and keep her in righteousness till he just couldn't do anything anymore. I did the same thing on numerous occasions where I tried to lasso the woman back in, so I just couldn't do anything anymore. You know, sometimes people will throw themselves into the fire. They'll throw themselves off a cliff. I do not agree with the stance of, you know, if she's being mean to you, just let her go. If she's disrespectful, just let her go. Because the master tells us if we put away our wives for certain parameters, you know, then the offense is on us. So I'm speaking very lightly because this is a sensitive topic, and you know I want to be respectful. But I did witness Marka do everything he could to not only be a husband, but to be a father. All right, and even before his daughter was born, my niece Kakama, even before she was born, he was already applying to be a good father and husband. So I rebuke the lies and the foolery that's been spoken and said about him. I'm a first-hand eyewitness account. I remember verbal testimonies. I remember reading text messages, things that I didn't want to see at the time, but I knew that I had to read them because they were presented to me, and I was like, all right. So in a lot of these instances, Mark helped me to grow up in truth because I was able to go through experiences to where I wasn't ready for, but I had to learn how to judge righteously. So when and if you do come to account, according to his parentingship, you know, to my niece and his daughter, Kakama, Marka did everything that he could possibly do, and the woman was in the wrong in this case. With that being said, I yield the floor.
Man, all praise and glory to the Most High, YAHAWASHI, brother. You know what I mean? I didn't know how this was going to go, but, man, like, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate, you know what I'm saying, you being a brother, man, that been there from the beginning with that situation. You know what I'm saying? That witness, signed the bill, and all that. You know what I'm saying? For this woman to go around and do the thing that she been doing. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make me some monster out here. Like, that's crazy. When the Most High said he ruleth in the kingdom of men, and he put who he chooses to put in power. You know what I'm saying? And the powers that be, according to Romans 13th chapter, he said, obey. And the powers that be have gave me and granted me custody, full and legal custody of my daughter, solely. And this woman, she cannot see this child unless she goes through the court system once a month. He cannot see her outside of the court. You know what I mean? And they deem her mentally ill. You know what I'm saying? So listen, people that want to be unjust, you know what I'm saying, and listen to one side of conversation, you know what I'm saying, that shows you not spiritual at all. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just have hatred or envy towards a man, and they want to believe anything against that person. But hey, she with me, you know what I'm saying? We're going to survive and strive and do the best we can. And I'm going to continue to walk on the Most High by YAHAWASHI. What obstacles that come around. I may fall, I may cry, I may boo-hoo, then third get angry. But I'm going to keep pushing. I'm never going to forsake the King. Most High will. I ain't never going to forsake the Father. YAHAWAH. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. We got next. Yahoo! Shout out
Yahoo!
to But yeah, man, my phone about to die though. But thanks for the interview, man. Thanks for the time. You know what I'm saying? Those of you that watch this, man, you know what I'm saying, to support the brother Isaiah Yasharahla, man. You know what I'm saying? He's an evangelist, you know what I'm saying, in the spirit. You know what I mean? He's a prophet. You know what I mean? He bang, and he's all about feeding Israel this word. You know what I'm saying? I done seen him in action. He talks to everybody and everybody. And that's just what it is. All praise to the Most High.
All praise and glory to the Most High. All right, so I'm going to be finding that Lilies of Yah part 2. All right, I'm going to make a really simple video. All right. Matter of fact, I remember my verse now. All right, and you were saying your verse from part 1, Maharka. You were saying your verse from part 1. You know, okay, I have to go HR. But anyway, long story short, I'm gonna find the song. I'm gonna make a real simple video, and then not a music video, but just like maybe like a one picture art, and just play the song through it and share it. All right, so that's it for Brother Marka, man. I think his video, his camera died at the same time. I'm gonna end up healing this video and say, YAHAWASHI. Peace and blessings, MASHAYACH. Shalom. 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 Okay, there we go. We back in. All praise the Most High. He's back in. You know, sound. No sound. No sound. Maharka. You don't have no sound. Maharka, stop. We can't hear you. It looks like you're rapping, but we can't hear you. No sound. Wait, no sound, yo. Oh man. SOUND. No sound. Oh man, no sound. We can't hear you. Okay, one West salute. All right, shalom, Wak. Shalom. That man just did a whole verse on mute. No man, Maharka was in mime mode. Oh man. All right. So with that being said, that's it for me. The Most High's will build later. I do have a few other context subjects I'm going to be speaking on. I do not believe that sex alone is marriage. I believe that sex comes with agreements, comes with consummation, it comes with parameters. All right. So I'll be speaking on that. Yo, y'all world, man, you super right on time, man. Y'all world 777. Y'all make sure y'all get in touch with Zaquan, Jeremiah. All right. That man said, what's good? So we have Jeremiah. Please say the Yah. The only man
was in the truth that actually had everybody saying, please say the Yah. All right. So with that being said, Jeremiah, man, you missed it, man. It was a great interview, great time. All right. This video is going to stop. We're at 1 hour specifically. All right. But we had a wonderful time. All right. And please, if you get a chance, make sure you go to Yah World 777 YouTube. All right. The Source, Facebook. All right. And if you need contact information, you can contact me personally. I will personally hit you up and send you the math and the brother. I'll send you the brothers. I'll send you the brothers Cash App. I'll send you his YouTube, his Facebook. You know, one number off from sending you the brother's direct address. Okay, I'll send you his phone number. Y'all pester that brother. All right, that brother Jeremiah is a beautiful brother in the truth. All right, so with that being said, we had a beautiful time with this lesson. Y'all come, YAHAWASHI, shout out, most I bless you all, keep you on, make space to shine upon you. Beautiful time building with each other. Shalom, Yasharahla. Also, remember this, Isaiah chapter 8, verse 20, according to the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it's because there's no light in them. So everybody that speaks and builds, they have to be talking according to the Most High's laws, statutes, commandments, his judgments. All right, and also faith in the Master, YAHAWASHI. All right. You the Son, the Most High as well. I'll see you soon.